Happy Monday. I am starting this morning off with a jig on the CNC. I've got this design for a bottle opener jig to make it easier to cut the holes, because there's like 2 layers of holes that you have to cut in each bottle opener. And I've sold out of all the ones that I made for the website launch, and I've already taken a pre-order for another one. So I gotta get moving on these. So this jig will hopefully make it so that I can just pop in a paddle bottle opener. The hole in the center is to line up the Forstner bit on the drill press, and these 2 little spots are so I can pull out the bottle opener from the little, inset. So I'm getting that cut right now, or I'm about to, and I got a little something in the mail from my buddy Jim at Jimbo Turkey Woodworks, or Woodshop, sorry Jim. He said he heard that I have a thing for magnets. I have no idea where he would have got that impression. Thanks, Jim. Have a good day, guys. One of my favorite things about having a CNC is I can literally take a concept from my mind, put it into my computer, and then turn it into a physical object. Granted, I cut this a little too small, so the bottle opener doesn't quite fit in. So I redid it, and I made tiny adjustments over and over again to get it perfect. So literally going 1/1000th of an inch at a time, I finally got the fit dialed in to where it is a snug fit, but not so bad that, with a little bit of wear and tear from use, that it won't be able to, hold something down after a while. Also got the Forstner bit part dialed in so it holds a 40mm perfectly. So yeah, it was pretty cool going from, design to physical concept. Now I gotta put it to use, but first I gotta bandsaw out some bottle openers and then sand them. Alright guys, I'm done for today. I'm not feeling so hot, so I'm gonna just go in and rest. But before I go, I wanted to show you another jig I made today. This is just to sit on top of my drill press table, and it's specifically for sanding, but also it gives me a nice big table. But I have the shop vac hooked up to it, and it works phenomenally. Like, there's not a speck of dust on top of the table. It's just sucking it all under. Anyway, I also got this spindle sander thingy. It's called a Robo Sander. Got it from Klingspor, and it has a bearing on the bottom, and it's for template sanding, which is pretty cool. Only thing that sucks is the diameter of the bearing is just a tiny bit too wide, so I can't actually get my wood to match my template. Words are hard for me right now. Struggling, people. I'm done. You guys have a good night. I'll catch you tomorrow. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Off to a better start today. Feeling mostly better. Did go to bed at like 7 last night, so I'm sure that helped. Anyway, I got a bunch of admin done this morning, and then I just got coat 3 of 3 on the top of the fire pit cover and coat 2 of 3 on the top of the boat tray. And I almost didn't make it. I used every last drop. Whew. All right, I am done for today. I was not planning to sit down and learn how to do 3D modeling for a 3D printer, but hey, that's what I did, and it was very fun. I mean, frustrating as all hell at times. A lot of F-bombs were dropped, but once I got the hang of it, I really liked it. I mean, it was a good feeling to finish it, to finish my design. And I have to say, it was a little bit easier than I expected, and I think that that's because I'm comfortable using SketchUp, which is really same exact thing, 3D modeling. It's just you're typically modeling furniture and houses and things like that, whereas this is, you're modeling really small things. But it's really the same concepts between SketchUp, Fusion 360, which is what I was using, and Aspire, which is what I use for CNC stuff. To me, it was all very similar, and I mean, I know I'm a computer geek, so maybe I'm just more understanding of all of this stuff. I don't know. So yeah, I don't even own a 3D printer yet, so I have no idea if what I've designed is going to come to fruition in the plastic manner. But at least I was able to get comfortable using the software and everything like that. I am getting a printer. My friend is selling hers, so I should be getting it by the end of the week. So hopefully this weekend I will have something tangible to show for my learnings. But anyway, aside from learning all that junk, if you guys remember, like 2 years ago, probably most of you don't remember, but I built a kitchen island for my own kitchen, and guess what? It is unfinished. Doesn't even have doors on the cabinet portion of it. The island part, meh, it's usable. I mean, we use the other cabinets, but they're just open. So anyway, I'm starting to build some cabinets. I had some leftover poplar from a previous job, so getting that going. But I'm done for today. As I was saying before Instagram rudely cut me off for the umpteenth time. What is this 4 stories thing? Come on, huh? Anyway, I will get these done tomorrow and some other crap. Have a good night. Happy Wednesday. I'm up and at 'em early today because I have an ambitious to-do list. I need to get those 2 cabinet doors built and assembled for my own home. I'm going to build planter bed for my own home, a raised planter bed. And I have a client order of a custom Nespresso pod holder that I got to get glued up and ready to go. Do you think I can do all that? Let's see what you guys think. Let's pitch you against each other. Have a good day. Just a little update. First of all, I'm kicking some serious peaches. Second of all, if you don't have a first aid kit in your shop, I highly recommend it. I am currently about to be putting mine to use because my drill slipped while cutting some pocket holes. Yay! Done. My husband will turn that into an actual bed this weekend. But hey, that's all old growth fur that I was able to salvage. Someone had given it to me, they pulled it out of a house. So I planed all the finish off, pocket holed it together. Boom. Done. Cabinet doors are assembled and the panels are gluing in right now. Time to work on the backer for the custom pod holder. See you later. I did it! Only one of you said I couldn't do it, and that asshole was my husband. How does that happen? But anyway, I got everything done on the list. I didn't have to glue up a backer. I ended up having a piece of pine that will work perfectly. However, I am struggling with the layout on it. Math is hard. So I'm just gonna go do this on the computer because I am much better digitally than I am physically. I don't know how that works, but it does. So anyway, I'm done. You guys have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Morning. Happy Thursday. I really do suck at planning things out on paper. I'm so much better with a computer. So like this pod holder has to hold these 2 different types of pods. They're these little Nespresso Virtuo ones. This is like the lower profile, and this is a bigger profile. You see that there's a difference. So in SketchUp, I actually made the pods. There's the big one, there's the little ones, and then I made the holder so it holds 7 up and 4 across. It's pretty fancy, and it is to a T to the backer that I cut. I mean, damn. Now, if I can actually do this in real life, it's gonna be sweet. I'll catch you guys later. Guys and girls, I just used the Kreg cabinet hardware jig for the first time. Holy crap! I can't believe how easy this was. Like, I'm just blown away. That was too easy. Wow. I'm not sponsored here, people. This shit's good. Get some. Alright guys, I am done. And after 2 years of having an unfinished kitchen island, it's still unfinished, but at least there's doors on it now. This one is the rollout trash and recycling, which is nice. It was a pain to install, but whatever. This one needs a little catch to keep it closed. Part of it's the hardware. I salvaged it from all of the old cabinets that we had in here, and part of it is I probably just didn't do a great job installing it. I've been saying also for 2 years that I'm gonna get all new hardware and paint these. Hopefully this will now encourage me to actually get that done. So yeah, I'm done for today, but I did get something in the mail that I was not expecting, but was thrilled to receive. Check this out. Now, I was coincidentally wearing all red today, like, totally didn't plan on that, but I went cardinal. This is red. Thank you very much for the hat. I love it. If you guys want, go check them out. Hey everyone, happy Friday. I've got coat number 5 on the fire pit cover and coat number 5 on the boat tray. I think I'm done with that one. This one I'll still do one more because it'll be left outside all the time. But one thing I wanted to talk about, yesterday Janessa at Boomerbuilt was talking about how hard it is to account for finishing time in your pricing and everything like that. And I couldn't agree more with what she had to say. And I wanted to use this as an example. So you guys have seen me working on this for days, a week minimum now. And okay, so maybe it took me a day to make, a couple hours, whatever. But it's the finishing that has been taking forever. You know, you have to stain it, then you have to wait for that to dry. Then if you're going to do a clear coat on top of it, this particular clear coat has a 4-hour wait time in between coats. Then once you're done, you have 3 days before you can even before it's done. It has to cure in that time. So as I was saying, 4 hours wait time, that's best case scenario. That's assuming you have perfect conditions and everything like that. So with this particular one, I did 6 coats, or I'm doing 6 coats. So that's 20 hours just of wait time. Not including the actual time it takes me to apply it, to sand, to clean it. And then after it's done with 6 coats, it has to cure for 3 days, which means if I was giving this to a customer, I would have to then hold on to it for an additional 3 days. So now, it may have taken me a few hours to make it. It's taken me an hour or two to stain, let that dry. Then, what have I got? 20 hours on top, plus the time it takes to apply it, plus the curing time. I'm in this for a long time, and even though the wait time means that I'm not doing anything, I still have to protect it. I have to make sure that there's no crap getting in it, and if there is, then I have to fix that. If there's drips, I gotta fix that, which means it's taking up space, it's taking up resources. This is why it's hard to account for this in pricing. Having said all that, I just want to say, yes, it's hard to price it from a maker perspective, but also from a customer perspective. I think it's necessary to understand where the value is actually coming in on a project like this. Now, this is using reclaimed lumber. I didn't really pay for the wood. It's my own labor, so I'm not paying for that. But I have sunk a lot of hours into this. The stain, the spar varnish, not expensive. I mean, it adds up, but it's mostly just time in making sure that you're putting out a good quality product and taking care of it. And that's why this stuff is expensive. So keep that in mind next time you want something and you say like, oh yeah, just paint it. Just paint it. That takes a long time. Getting a flawless paint finish is no easy task. Even if you have a sprayer, it's hard. You need perfect conditions. You working outside, it's windy. Well, guess what? You're getting bugs in it. You're getting leaves in it. Okay, my rant is done. Have a good day. All right. I'm at a bit of a standstill on the pod holder. I got it pretty far along, but the bit that I was planning to use to cut the slots just isn't the right size. Even though I planned everything to a T, I mismeasured. But anyway, I'm going to be ordering a new bit. So once that gets here, I'll finish that. Hence the Tools Today coupon code request. But with this downtime, and if you guys haven't noticed by now, I jump around a lot from project to project. But here's one that I bought over a year ago and hadn't hung it up because I was waiting for the kitchen to be done. Well, the kitchen's done enough. So check it out. I bought these from Cecilia at the shop. Holy crap, these are gorgeous. I just love them. I'm so happy that they're finally up. Here, check it out from, well, the lights are kind of in the way from this view, but it's so pretty. Go give her a follow. Well, I am done for today. Just got back from a business meeting, aka picking up swag. So if you haven't received shipping information for your swag yet, or you did local pickup, I got it. I'll be shipping it all out Monday. Also, got a 3D printer while I was at it, and takeout from my favorite Mexican restaurant. So I'm gonna go enjoy all that. You guys have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. I had fun printing that test dog yesterday. It showed me what the machine can do and how I should use it and everything. But I really bought it so that I could make things for my shop. So that throat plate I was designing the other day for my bandsaw, boom, printed. I can tell you, the 12-inch bandsaw from Craftsman, you can't get these anymore. So you either work without it, like I've been doing, which is sketchy, or you print one. So that's what I did. I can tell you right now, I put the set screw opening on the wrong side, so I have to fix that. And it is just a hair too high. You can hear me catching it. So, got to adjust that as well, and it looks like I need to bring the opening for the blade forward a little bit. So, got some mods to make, but we're getting close. Mods have been made. Printer is running the new file. Fingers crossed. It is well with my soul. Voila, it fits. It has a little bit of a lip on that side of it, but it's because inside the lip area there's a tiny bit of buildup. I might be able to chisel that out, on the saw bed itself, not on the plastic. And then because of that, I adjusted the thickness of it down just a little bit. So now this side is just a hair too low. But I think I can just shim that. Yeah, I think it's pretty damn good. I'm not sure I'm going to get it much better. I mean, it's precise, but the cast iron table is not. I'm good with that for now. Have a good day, guys.